A woman offered advice to other couples after her husband died in his sleep. Don't go to bed angry. Ashley Murray, age 33, and husband Mikey Murray, 36, found themselves arguing one evening after Morrell returned home late from work, according to The Independent. Murray said she worried about Morrell's health and well-being, noticing that late nights were beginning to wear him down. After the argument, Murray told Morrell he ought to sleep on the couch for the night. When she returned to him the next morning, he was dead. I walked over and touched him, but he was cold, and I jumped back and ran out of the room, explained Murray. I started screaming, "Your dad's dead," to my 14-year-old and ran into the street screaming, "Mikey's dead." The two fought the previous night about his long hours working as a carpet cleaner, and Murray insists the fight was due to her concerns for Morrell's health. To make matters worse, she said she later found out he was working extra hours so he could pay for the couple's upcoming trip to Prague. I felt so guilty. I was so angry with myself for making him sleep on the sofa. I still find it so hard to think that my last words to him were out of anger, recalls Murray. When I found out he'd been saving to take us on an anniversary holiday, it was awful. Heartbreaking doesn't begin to cover it. Murray was in shock after her husband's death that she blacked out after running into the street and had to be carried back home by her neighbors. Morrell's autopsy showed he died from choking during his sleep, although the direct cause of his death was not immediately clear. Murray also discussed a back injury Morrell suffered while weightlifting, saying the injury seemed to mark the beginning of his health troubles. His health did not affect his relationship with his 3 children or his commitment to work. After his injury, Mikey never properly healed. Even when he was at his worst, he would push himself with work, and any time he had off, he'd be doing everything with me and the kids, Murray said. Murray spoke at her husband's funeral, offering words of advice to those in attendance during Morrell's eulogy. "Go kiss your loved ones and tell them you care," she said. "Let them know you love them as they may not always be there.